What is up? Opinions mostly. Opinions, friends, faithful viewers, and most importantly, family members. No. I'm your host, Nick the Sharper, coming at you all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. My gosh, it is cold out here, but it's a beautiful day. Sitting directly across from me, the one, the only, Aaron the Hammer Quillen. Hey.
Thank you.
How are you there?
As always, I'm happy to be here. I'm good. Just got some errands done. Getting fully calibrated.
I'm glad that you're here because the Raiders are not. All right, and moving on.
No.
Sitting next to him directly is the one, the only, Joe Special Teams Spoiler.
Yeah, that's right, man. King of Colorado, baby. You know what it is.
Is it freezing over there? Is it snowing?
Not yet. This weekend's going to get down to -13, though. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's cold here. We're in a winter advisory right now.
Nice.
Oh. Did you got any snow over there this year?
I mean, not where. Actually, the last weekend there was like a tiny bit, but I'm like below the snow line usually. But up the hill got hit pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's
Does that make it hard? Was work?
Huh?
Was work last week?
No, we were slow because Buckhorn was all fucking snow and ice. So it was fun to get to work though, seeing all the idiots.
That's right, you dumb Valley people, go back home.
But we know how that works. Right now, up the hill is getting blasted with snow.
Blasted.
Jake was saying he might have to like work some overtime, which is nice.
Blasted.
Do some plowing.
Mm-hmm.
Plowing. All right, speaking of plowing and blasting.
Key word.
Joe, how's the love life? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's talk.
Give him the love tonight.
Okay, a couple of big updates. If Joe actually uploads this the day after we film it, which he hasn't done in the last 2 weeks, this will be brand new news. Okay, so first off, we'll talk a little college right quick. Nick Saban is retiring from coaching with Alabama. That's crazy. It's crazy. Alabama's going to be trash now for the next couple of years. True or false?
Not false.
Okay, I guess we'll find out. Not our biggest topic. I mean, no one really cares about Alabama except everyone over here in the South.
Bama!
Bam! Roll Tide!
Roll Tide!
What is that one video? He's like, I pissed Roll Tide or whatever. No, have you seen that video?
No, but if he's pissing Roll Tide, he needs to go to the doctor, get that shit checked out. That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, it's not a pretty color to be coming out your pee-pee.
Joe knows firsthand experience. I only pee green because go Pat go. So
that ain't good either. You need to get that checked out as well.
That's gonorrhea, my friend.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
that's not
exactly.
Normal?
No,
not even a little bit.
All right. Okay, Nick Saban. All right, moving on. Some more coaching stuff. Matt Eberflus. I hate his last name. He's still gonna stay with the Chicago Bears after the season that they had as head coach.
Crazy.
But his I think it was the quarterback's coach and like the defensive coordinator that got fired. But he's safe though. Yeah.
I don't understand that at all. But that just goes to show you how much the Bears suck. They still suck.
We don't try to understand what incomprehensible franchises do. So
exactly. I'm so glad. You already know. So glad we just destroyed the Bears. That's what they get. Bunch of assholes. All right. Pete Carroll. He's out as head coach. Okay. He wasn't really fired, but he was like, fired.
Yeah, he's an advisor for Seattle now.
Yes, exactly. Asked to step down, but make it seem like it was his thing. I mean, he's 70-something years old, right? He's an old man.
He's up there, and Seattle's got to go through kind of a rebuild, at least at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, they really haven't been good. Even when Russell Wilson was there, the last couple of years he was. So
well, it was before the Legion of Boom left.
Yeah. I mean, Joe, okay, before we start, like, if one person is saying something, can you not try to jump in the middle of a sentence? We're not doing this today.
Let's see here.
he just doesn't acknowledge it. Like,
I raise my hand. Oh, here we go. I'll raise my hand. All right.
Yes, Joe. To the guy with his hand raised in the back right there. All right. Yes. So Pete Carroll. Yep. Kind of hate to see him go, just because it's like the end of like a coaching legacy, in a way. But whatever. We also don't like the Seahawks anyway. So
no, that's a big no team.
I don't mind them.
Get out.
Yep. Joe, what do you like to call them?
The Seacocks, the cheaters, when they know that they're down and out.
Children watching this program, Joe.
If you're watching this program and you're under the age of 18, you need to probably ask your parents for permission.
Yes.
Fuck.
Get the hell out.
Shit. Cox.
I ain't blurring anything.
All right. Keep going here. I got so many of these things that just happened, because obviously the end of the season. So Mike Vrabel.
Yep. That
adios, amigo.
Insane. Insanity. What are they thinking? What are
act
the
like it's his fault?
Thinking?
He's the fall guy.
That is insane.
Two consecutive years bad coaching, and then all of a sudden he's out. Or 2 bad seasons, and now he's out. Makes no sense.
It's not even bad coaching. The only talent they have on that team right now is Derrick Henry.
I know. I meant season, not coaching. Yeah, 2 bad consecutive seasons, and now he's out. Yeah, no sense at all.
Their GM went over Vrabel's head to trade away fucking AJ Brown, who at the time was arguably one of the best wide receivers in the league, for whatever draft pick or whatever. Like there should be no reason that he was fired. That is insanity to me. It's crazy.
No shortage of suitors, though. He'll have everyone lining up trying to interview him.
That's true.
Yeah, he'll be a head coach next year somewhere else.
In Boston, maybe?
Maybe.
What'd you say? Where?
Maybe in Boston?
Boston.
New England?
New England.
Yeah, I mean, this was a tough year because Will Levis had to step up and all that shit that happened with Tannehill, and then like D-Hop, it's like they had a good team. I think they had a few more weapons than just Derrick Henry, but they also needed time to develop those weapons because there's like a brand new quarterback scheme. I mean, I don't know. So you got to give them more time than that.
What's the pulse of tennis? What's the pulse of Nashville, Nick? What's everyone around town saying?
To be honest, I haven't been outside of my house since the news was announced.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So
it is the middle of the work week.
Yeah, I'll find out tomorrow. And I'll be sure to keep you updated.
I bet you they're pissed. Yeah, it's insane.
So, in the meantime, I guess Tennessee, with that news, wants to interview the interim Raiders coach Antonio Pierce for his job. Thoughts on that, Aaron? Being a Raiders fan?
Yeah, I think he'll do the interview. Ultimately, I think AP wants to stay in Las Vegas with the Raiders, obviously. Just because of just that whole locker room thing. I don't really know at this point with all the Harbaugh rumors and all that kind of stuff. Even with that, I don't know if Mark Davis is going to let AP walk. I think he'll let him interview, but I think at the end of the day, Mark Davis is going to have some sit-down meetings with some of our leaders and things like that. Call it wishful thinking or whatever, but I think AP is going to be our head coach next year.
I can see that.
The only way I see him not being the head coach is if Harbaugh comes in, right?
I think maybe we'll give him an interview, but I don't think they'll hire him. One sign tells me that the Raiders blocked Patrick Graham for interviewing for a defensive coordinator spot somewhere else. And AP and Graham, they go together so well, especially with how well the defense played after Josh Daniels firing this year. So for the Raiders to block Patrick Graham going somewhere else interview, that tells me that they're highly considering keeping AP as well.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds reasonable. I wouldn't see why he would want to if that's like his setup, if he's comfortable.
I mean, it's a setup. It's his team growing up. Like that's a dream. He obviously won the locker room over. He's just a natural leader. It nothing else makes sense other than AP saying.
That's fair. Joe, do you have anything to piggyback on that?
I'm just curious, like when Harbaugh makes the jump and he goes to Mark Davis and says, I want to coach this Raiders team. That's gonna put him in a pickle for sure. I don't know if he will or not. Harbaugh got started there coaching his career there, but I mean, what if he does that? That's
I don't think Harbaugh's the guy. I really don't.
Your theory is valid though, keeping the crew together, the defensive coordinator with AP. So I can see that. It's like, he already fucked up from a couple years ago, right? With what's his face?
Rich Bisaccia.
Rich Bisaccia. So it's like you can't be messing up again.
I think Mark Davis has shown, this year that he's actually starting to listen to, especially Max Crosby and Devontae Adams on the team. He's definitely listened to those two guys, and those two guys have been the most vocal guys on the team of how bad they want AP to stick around.
What if the Raiders bring in Belichick as the head coach?
That's stupid.
And then we just restart the Jimmy G process again,
No.
Oh my gosh, that'd be funny as hell. Tom Brady there, part of the ownership group and shit. Oh my god, that'd be the most Raiders thing possible,
like
right?
a giant scam,
Dude, that would be the biggest slap in the face to the whole Raider Nation. I guarantee you, every fan would fucking riot, especially after the Josh McDaniels fiasco.
There would be a mutiny,
and then bring in Belichick. Yeah, what the there's no fucking way.
No, Aaron. Here's the twist. Belichick comes in, hires Josh McDaniels as his OC.
Patriot Gate. That's what we're gonna call that.
AP would be defensive coordinator. Oh my god!
I know this is all hypothetical, but it's stressing me out.
There would be a mutiny for sure if that happened.
Feeling uncomfortable.
I see him. Yeah, his palms are sweating up a little bit over there.
Right, I gotta go. You know what? I quit.
It's okay. Well,
I don't need this bad juju out there right now.
Yeah. Valid. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the playoffs now. Now that it's come to this point, dude, week 1, it's wait. The NFL wants us to call it Super Wild Card
Weekend.
Yeah, there we go.
They just had to throw the super in there.
Yeah.
Super dumb. Anyways,
I can't disagree.
I will start out by saying, obviously, the Green Bay Packers, we managed to pull our way into a wild card game. I mean, everyone just said Jordan Love was trash and that he wasn't going to do shit. And
break it down.
He's the worst quarterback in the NFL and yada, yada, yada. This dude has more touchdowns than everybody, half the league, more than half the league. It's probably in one of your guys' facts. Guys going insane, going off the charts. Obviously, we know our defense needs to pick it up a little bit, but they looked better against the Bears. Not fantastic, don't get me wrong, by any means. But we were picking that side up. I'm gonna be super biased when we do talk about the playoffs picture. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really? Shocker.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't expect anything else. So let's just get it out of the way. Let's just get it out of the way.
I do want to say though, back when Rodgers won a Super Bowl with us, right?
What?
Yeah, what Super Bowl 45? What was that, 13 years ago? Yeah, something like that.
Generation ago.
Yeah, Jesus. We were a wild card team. We won, and we started off our run to beat win the conference championships. Against the Bears. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm going with this?
No, but continue.
Well, we're starting off very similarly to that run. Okay, wild card team.
Whoa.
Who just beat the Bears to get into the playoffs, a win and in situation.
Whoa.
Which was the same way we got into that playoff to be the wild card. Was beat the Bears, win and in.
No way, bro.
Okay? That's all I'm saying about that.
No way.
So I think that, because the NFL script writers know that this would be a fantastic fucking story, okay? To not only have a discredited starting quarterback, okay, for his first starting year, be like, oh, he's the worst quarterback ever, and have him just turn his season around to have this a very eerily similar setup to make it to the playoffs. You don't think that they're going to be like, oh man, the script was already wrote, like they planned this 10 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, okay. Listen, I hear what you're saying, right? I hear what you're saying. Yeah, looks great. Looks great with the script writers and all that shit. If that shit was real, Nick,
it's real.
Well, hold on here. Hold on. Not to go Joe Rogan on everyone's ass right now, but Nick's got a point here. We got the Stafford Goff Bowl in the playoffs.
Yes.
I mean, the cheap Tyreek Hill returning to Kansas City, play his ex team. I mean, like I said, not to go full Joe Rogan here, but the script writer is a conspiracy. It's just, it's starting to lean towards that direction,
It is.
You know what? Okay. It's fair, boys. It's fair. I'll let you guys.
Oh, the Packers going to the Cowboys, ex-coach Mike McCarthy. I mean,
yes, exactly. We're 5-0 in the last 5 games at their stupid stadium. 5-0, baby.
Oh, and at the second round of playoffs, Joe Flacco going against his old team, the Baltimore Ravens.
Come on.
We might break
You're telling me this shit's not scripted?
Continuum here, man.
This is male soap opera. This is soap opera for males, for men, okay?
Yes. Great. Yes.
Dial up the fucking drama.
Yes. You guys sit there with your little tinfoil hats. I'll be down here in reality. We'll play them, okay?
You're damn right. And when it happens, you'll be like, "Oh shit, I was wrong."
Another point in our favor was Aaron Rodgers pointing out the color scheme of this upcoming Super Bowl. The color scheme is the purple that they use for the Ravens and the red that they use for the Niners. And if you look at the past couple of Super Bowls, last year it was the Chiefs red and the Eagles green. Look paired up in the Super Bowl. When the Rams won the Super Bowl 2 years ago, the color scheme was the Rams gold and the Bengals orange. Look paired up in the Super Bowl.
Okay, all valid. But I'm saying the Packers are going to Super Bowl, so not super valid.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I should have said this the correct way. I said he's has more touchdowns than most. He has more touchdowns than all except for Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I thought I saw something like he leads the league in touchdowns the last 10 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, he's 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Yeah.
Dak's 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, which is crazy, but
are you comparing Jordan Love to Dak? No.
Yeah, they're the same quarterback right now, dude. Anyway,
if the stats are similar, then why not?
Yeah, I just had to throw that. I had to retrace my stats. Okay, anyways, now let's talk. Now I got that out. Or actually, Joe, sorry, I'll give you your opportunity to talk about your so-called Rams if you want.
Oh, special team segment time here. Okay, so
he forgot
about facts entirely.
He forgot they were even in the playoffs.
Oh, wrong segment. I got to back it up here. Yeah, yeah. Who out of all three of us, who had the Rams in the playoffs besides myself? That's what I thought. Yeah. Also, national media coverage. Who had the Rams in the Super Bowl? I'll give you the answer. No one. I did say going into the season, if we're getting into the playoffs, it's going to be a wild card, man. Lo and behold, here we are, man.
Yeah.
We got a good matchup, too, against Lions. I mean, Nick's just said it. The soap opera, the matchups, the script, it's just beautiful. Stafford comes home, goes to play the Lions. I mean, I know that we're the underdogs right now, but that secondary for the Lions is not really good right now. And Laporta, the tight end, is out maybe this weekend with a hyperextended knee.
Yeah, Sam Laporta, dude, that guy's so good too.
Yeah, he's a
baller. That's a huge loss for the Lions.
Yeah. It goes back to that age-old argument or conversation. Do you start him or rest him? Week 18 or the last game of the season. But I digress. Rams, oh my God. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful Sunday.
I don't know. Let's start there with talking about our playoff games for this first Super Wild Card weekend. Obviously, Joe, you're gonna pick the Rams, right?
Yeah, and I got some Lions people there saying we're very scared because Stafford's just gonna fucking fling it. He's gonna sling and deal. Allegedly, Ford Field is banning all Matthew Stafford jerseys from being worn during the game. For the Lions,
I saw that.
Old Lions jerseys.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Technically, it's I mean, it's private property, and they have the right to refuse service to anyone. I mean,
terms and conditions.
for any reason that they want. Yeah,
No.
So what do you do
technically
if
it
you
is
show up and you didn't
legal.
get the memo? You're like, oh fuck, you gotta like throw it away. They're not gonna check it for you.
Yeah,
I'd imagine they would, like if you're tailgating or something, tell you to go fucking change or something like that. But don't get me wrong, it's fucking dumb. Like,
Yeah.
like that's so dumb. Are you that intimidated by your old quarterback? Like,
well, look,
Yeah,
I mean, we're
right.
talking
I don't know,
Matthew
man.
Stafford, a Hall of Famer here,
Yeah.
all right? So let's not just low play here. Secondly, I think the whole city of Detroit has Stafford Rams jerseys because when the Rams won the Super Bowl, they got a little piece of enjoyment out of that too. So they probably have Rams Stafford jerseys anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, here's exactly like I don't understand like how as an organization you're going to tell your fans who still love and respect Stafford and no matter what are going to be happy for him to say that like, hey, no, you can't support him anymore. Like the dude did so much for that city. Like what the fuck?
That's true.
I think he owns half the quarterback records for the Lions.
Yeah,
if not all of them.
Doubt it. Yeah.
So that leads Aaron. Who are you taking? Lions, Rams?
Dude, honestly, said it before and I'll say it again. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game.
Let me get it's gonna be a good game. I like that answer.
It's gonna be a good game.
Right now, because Vegas has Detroit 3-point favorite.
Laporta is just questionable, right? Right? Like he hasn't officially been ruled out yet.
Yeah, doubtful. I think. Yeah,
it's a hyperextended knee.
Okay,
it's gonna take a couple weeks for him to heal that. 3 to 4.
I mean, so they'll have to rely on St. Brown a lot more, which honestly isn't terrible. Their Lions defense can be a little bit shaky. And then on the other side of the ball, just saying, you have Stafford, you have Puka, who's obviously the best wide receiver, and then you still have Cup too. I mean, and Aaron Donald on the defensive side. I think honestly, these are the Lions have a better record, but they're pretty evenly matched up right now. But I am gonna have to go with the Lions. It's gonna be a close game, but I think the Lions are gonna pull it out.
Oh damn! Did not see that coming. Honestly, shit.
I mean, Brian Young on defense, Colby Durant, Jordan Fuller.
I thought you were leaning towards the Rams for sure with that speech.
I mean, it's 2 playoff teams, so you can't go wrong picking either one.
Yeah, got to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, shit. Fuck. Okay, well, I was leaning towards Detroit, but now I kind of feel like the Rams just because everything you just said and you picked the Lions. I don't know. You made some good points.
I'm telling you, Stafford's probably going to throw for 500 yards, man. His return to Ford Field.
I don't know if he's going to throw for 500 yards. Okay,
like you can't count out Jared Goff either. You really can't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's a valid point, but Rams. I'm going with the Rams.
Aaron forgot to mention Kyren Williams too.
Gibbs,
our running back.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs is good, yeah.
See, they're honestly they're even teams.
But I think Williams is better. All right, let's move on. Let's talk Philadelphia, Tampa Bay.
Can we get like house producers to get like drinks for us when we're empty? Like,
I believe that's what the roommate is for. No,
he works graveyards. He's sleeping.
Wake his ass up. No.
Wake his ass up, dude. No. We started with Aaron, so let's start with you, Joe. Philadelphia, Tampa Bay.
I think everyone's crazy to pick Philly to win this game. The way they have just completely self-crumbled the last 5 weeks. They finished the season 1-5. You know, we're talking about. Wow, what's the quarterback's name? Jalen Hurts. Broken backwards, broken finger. You know, Smith is questionable. AJ Brown injured. I mean, Baker's got this team rolling for Tampa. They didn't play particularly good last weekend against.
I would say not Carolina. Rolling. I don't want to say rolling.
Well, they're winning. They're winning games here, and they can make plays. Mike Williams, Chris Godwin, we know what they're capable of. Defense is a little sus, but can get the job done. I think I think Baker's going to slice up this high school defense the Eagles put out every single week. So
I want to agree with you, but I don't know if I can because I watched that Buccaneers game because I put Baker to throw 250 yards on the fucking Panthers defense, right? And a touchdown to Mike Evans. And they kicked 3 field goals.
I know.
I mean,
against the Panthers too.
Against the Panthers.
Well, hold on here. It is a divisional game, okay? And just want to throw that out there.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. That's bullshit. Like, I'm just saying that's a red flag for me. So I mean, the Eagles have been having their struggles. AJ Brown's still disruption right now. You know, he's having meltdowns and all that stuff. But I think that what better time than now to pull it all together and shut all the talk up, you know, than to do it like right now. And it would be this game because the Buccaneers don't have, in my opinion, much of a defense, minus the fact that they shut out the Panthers. But I mean, come on. Once again, we're talking about
just something the Packers couldn't do. So
yeah, I know you're right. You're damn right. I'm not arguing that point. But I'm just saying, I think I'm going to lean towards the Eagles winning this one. And what do you got on it?
I'm going to go with the Bucks. I'll tell you why. The Eagles are imploding internally. The coaching's been bad. Players have been playing the way that they have been playing. Like Joe said, they're 1-5 to finish off the season. That being said, this will be the only game the Bucks win in postseason.
Yeah, I agree with that, Aaron. Nick, you made a funny comment. You're like, I think this is the time that the Eagles put it together. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it now. Well, Nick, they have to do it now because if they lose, they're out of the playoffs. So they have to put it together right now. If there's a better time, it has to be this game, Well, of course it is, Nick. Come on.
Shut the hell up. That's valid. That's valid. Right here, buddy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, okay, all right. So you guys are taking Tampa, I'm taking Philly.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
What's the line on that game real quick? It's I think it's like 3 for Tampa. Let's take a look here. Oh, Philly's a favorite by 3 points on the road. Okay.
It makes sense. I can see it.
And I don't know if that'll be a good game or not either.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of
I can see a lot of field goals happening.
Probably not worth watching.
Sloppy play.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about our NFC, our last NFC wild card here. Dallas, Green Bay. Obviously, I mean, what more do you want me to say? I'm riding with Green Bay. I think it'll be a fun game. I think it'll be fun. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm having a couple of friends over. We're gonna watch the game. We're gonna take shots at every Packers touchdown.
Nice.
I'm either gonna be hammered because we're scoring so many touchdowns, or I'm gonna be hammered because I'm pissed. No. But I look forward to it. I think, like I said, good game. It'll be fun to see McCarthy and in this situation. I think our offense can hang with their offense. I just gave you the Dak Prescott, Jordan Love stats. Yeah. I think we have young, talented wide receivers. And I mean, besides Puka, he should be on our team because he would be the greatest asset to this young wide receiver corps. Yeah. My guys are putting up numbers. I mean, Jordan Love's putting up numbers. It's insane. So, you know where I'm going on this. Let's go, Aaron. What do you got to say on this matter?
I agree with you. I think it's going to be a good offensive game. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Only because I don't think your guys' defense will be able to make enough stops to help your offense out to finish the game.
That's valid. If we don't, which I could see it that being a total possibility, then as Joe would say, Joe Brady, even though his name's Joe Barry, he's got to win the Super Bowl. They got to win the Super Bowl in order for him to keep his job.
And I just want you to know, I don't want the Cowboys to win. You know me, I hate the Cowboys. But I'm looking at a realistic point of view, unbiased. I hope the Packers beat the Cowboys and get the fucking Cowboys out of there in the first round. But I think the Cowboys are going to come away with it.
Fair. That's fair. Joseph?
Packers are 7.5-point dogs walking into Jerry World this Sunday here on Fox afternoon game for the nation. I'm inclined to pick the Cowboys too, as much as I hate him, because someone needs to fucking kill them, or not kill them, destroy them in the playoffs. Yeah, cut that.
Cut that. Yeah, right. Whoa, man. Whoa.
So I mean, the Cowboys they've just been dangerous at home all season, just all along, and they just seem to be running up the score and playing with the lead, not playing from behind, and then that's when the defense gets super aggressive, and then that's when the Packers we forced to throw it, but there is like a bad juju with the cheeseheads walking into Jerry World. Somehow the Packers do have some kind of witchcraft going on.
We
Witchcraft.
travel well.
Well, I just mean the team somehow is always beating the Cowboys at home. The Aaron Rodgers years, the Tony Romo years, the Favre years. I mean, they have a knack for beating the Cowboys on the road. So, if I'm going to hang my leg on something that the Packers have a chance, it's going to be that. Just their history of playing Dallas on the road. They always seem to somehow squeeze it out. Aaron Rodgers, Hail Mary magic, So, but I'll pick the Cowboys, but someone's got to eliminate those damn Cowboys in the playoffs. We can't have them going any further.
It'll be the Packers. Don't worry about it.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I do love the optimism. They're just, I mean, you have to.
You have to. What are you going to say?
Yeah. We made it this far. Like I said, the doubt is what fuels us. I love that everybody hated us and thought we were shit. Even I was doubtful at one point in the season. I was like, well, I just can't wait till next year, But it's like,
well, and here's the thing: youngest team,
stock going up.
Youngest team in the league going into the playoffs. They don't know what they don't know. Matt LaFleur is probably the only person that has veteran playoff experience on that team, right? So this young team is playing with house money. They're just going to say, fuck it. We're going to go in there. We're going to play our asses off.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe make a statement.
Maybe make some magic happen.
Since you quoted me earlier, I'd like to quote you right now. They don't know what they don't know. Great, great job. Fucking great.
If there's a time for the Packers to get together, it's going to be this weekend in Jerry World.
Golly. Okay. Yeah. They got to do it this weekend.
It has to be this week.
Great stuff. Okay, let's move over. Switch over to the AFC. We got Houston and Cleveland. I want to do this one a little quicker this side because we don't really care about these guys so much. Houston, Cleveland. Joe, who you picking?
There's a lot to break down in this game, Nick. But Joe Flacco is going to fucking ball out of control again and bring the energy and bring the brown noise.
Yep. Aaron, you agree?
Yep. Browns.
Yeah. I think it's written in the script. Browns all the way. That's probably a game where now Houston's going to win because we all picked the Browns to win.
Yeah, I know. Right? Yeah. CJ Stroud just balls out of control,
I mean, even with CJ Stroud being as good as he is, especially for a rookie, they're just not a well-equipped enough team to beat the Browns.
Yeah, Cleveland's the favorite by 2.5 on the road, so Vegas.
Oh shit,
that too.
Actually, that's in my parlay. I just took Cleveland. I think giving up 2.5. Anyways, talk about it later. Kansas City, Miami. This will probably be the worst game, I think. Yeah. Because I don't think this is going to be much of a game.
That's why they put that on Peacock.
On this one. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm thinking Kansas City's gonna dominate. It's supposed to be cold. What, -5 degrees or some shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, Miami's lost. They're 0-10 when it comes to under 32 degrees or something like that. So this spells disaster for a struggling Miami team already. Aaron, what you got on that?
Unfortunately, the Chiefs.
Right. Yeah.
But again, I think this will be the only game the Chiefs win this postseason.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot take.
That's fair.
And Joseph?
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs as well. The Chiefs are a 4.5-point favorite. You said this is going to be the worst game. This is why they're streaming it on Peacock and not putting it on national television. So that's why that's there. Also, the Dolphins just can't play football when they're not in Miami. I think they've lost basically every fucking road game this year, including in Germany, which was a home game for them technically. But outside of Miami, the Dolphins just can't play. So I'm taking Kansas City, and I agree with you, Aaron. I think this will be the only game the Chiefs win this postseason.
Yeah, this is not a playoff Chiefs team. They're not a playoff.
They got
team.
some shit to figure out in the offseason.
They got lucky getting the Dolphins first round, especially how bad the Dolphins have been playing. But the Chiefs have also been playing bad.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks because I picked the Dolphins to go all the way, and they were looking so good, and I was like, it's promising.
I did too.
Yeah. And then
we talked about
the other thing with Kansas City, I think they need to reevaluate this Taylor Swift situation. I think that's taken away a lot of I mean, she came in and got him a lot of publicity and all this other bullshit.
I like where your head's at. Don't blame Stafford or ban Stafford jerseys from a stadium. Why don't you ban Taylor Swift from your fucking stadium? How about that?
I saw
He's clearly distracting Travis Kelce. This has been like his worst year in ages.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw this clip online of Chiefs fans walking home or walking out of the stadium after a win, and it was just a collective group of people singing Taylor Swift in Chiefs jerseys.
And you want to know why they suck this year? Okay. All right, last game for this. Let's wrap it up with Aaron. I'm going to ask you first. Buffalo, Pittsburgh.
Buffalo.
You got any reasons why? Or you just picking them?
Yeah, Steelers just aren't good. They somehow sneak their way in. They're playing with a backup quarterback. Najee Harris fucking sucks. Like they're not a well enough round team to even be in the playoffs. It's surprising that they are.
Joseph?
Vegas has Buffalo a 10-point favorite at home. I gotta back up. We gotta take a step back from Aaron's comments here. First off, they're playing the backup, Mason Rudolph, who all of a sudden out of nowhere is balling out of control for this team. This offense is on fire right now. And I understand the Najee Harris comment, but me being a fantasy manager and owner of that asset on my team, I pay attention to the Steeler game week in and week out. The last 3 weeks, he's been really ramping it up and turning it up. The last game I know the Baltimore game, they were playing their backups, but the game before that, he was doing pretty decent work.
Well, he's been better. He has been better the last couple of games. Actually, last week against Baltimore, 112 yards and 1 touchdown. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
but
no, it's not.
Warren in the backfield too. That's a good. Right now, they're getting kind of hot. So
okay. Even without all that shit, the way the Buffalo's been playing lately, like how they've turned their season around, like Steelers are not getting through Buffalo.
Yep, they are 6-0 since I think 6-1 since firing their offensive coordinator mid-season, and this offense looks completely different. If there was a team that's going to drop it at home, it would be the fucking Bills. I told you guys already. I'm done putting stock in the Bills, but I'm taking the Bills to win this week.
I'm done putting stock in there, but the Bills.
But the Bills. Bills.
Okay, remind me to never trust you with my money, okay? Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to make it quick and easy. The Bills are going to win. No questions asked.
Nick, I'm going to quote you. Don't trust me with my money.
Yeah, it's my money. I need it now.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Just as a friendly reminder, Super Bowl 58. If you don't know how to read Roman numerals, you should learn only for this reason. Super Bowl 58 is at Allegiant Stadium, dude, in Las Vegas, Nevada. How crazy is that? That'll be fun when the Packers are there dominating the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, Sunday, February 11th. Okay. Request that time off if you haven't already.
I already got it off. I got like 5 or 6 days off that week.
The whole week.
Yeah, my birthday's on the 12th.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Fuck, that's right.
Shout out to Aaron for his February 12th birthday.
Are you going to the Super Bowl for your birthday? Shit, we should have done that. The Packers are going to be there. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Oh, man. If only we had thousands of dollars to spend on just one ticket.
Hey, we could probably sneak our way in.
Yeah, so Nick goes in for the first half, comes out with the ticket, then Aaron, you go in for the second half. So then
I don't think that's how it works. Yeah. Plus, if the Packers are there, I ain't coming back out for Aaron. Yeah. That's like...
that's fair. I'll meet you at the bar.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, there you go. We can FaceTime. No. All right, guys. Our last segments to wrap this beautiful episode up. Super Wild Card Weekend, episode 16. Opinions mostly. Give it up for hammering the stats.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
All right, here we go. Hammering stats. I don't know what that was. Okay. Anyway, so coming off of our last segment, talking about playoffs and how this weekend is Super Wild Card Weekend.
Wild Card Weekend.
Yes, exactly. Got me thinking, how many wild card teams have actually gone and won the Super Bowl?
12.
Did you look it up? That sounds accurate. You said that so
No.
fast. I mean, I could think of at least one. I can think of. Didn't the Raiders do it at one point? Yeah.
They might have.
Who else? Come on. Okay, let me say, is it higher or lower than what Joe said?
No, we're not playing that game. Just throw out a number.
I want to play higher or lower.
All right, I'll throw out a number. It's going to be 15 for me.
You just said 12. Okay. You can't. You change your number again?
I just changed it. 15.
Fuck. Okay, I'm going to say
lower.
8.
All right. Nick is the winner, but he's still over. There, in Super Bowl history, there have only been 7 wild card teams that have won the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna run down the list just real quick, Larry. So Joe, shut the fuck up. The first team to ever do it was in 1980, the Oakland Raiders. Next team, 1997, was the Denver Broncos.
That's right.
The year 2000 was the Baltimore Ravens. 2005 was the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2007 was the New York Giants. 2010, the Giants. That was the year the Patriots were undefeated up until the Super Bowl. 2010 were Nick's Green Bay Packers, and the last team to do it was in 2020 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa was a wild card that year?
Yeah.
Oh, Drew Brees and the Saints. That's right. They won the division. Okay.
Yeah.
Good stat. Shit. 7 teams. Okay. Joe, you went double, and then you went. No, actually, you went 12, and then you went 15.
Yeah, you're closer with 12.
A double down, baby.
Double down.
Double down.
And
double down +1. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, good to know. So when the Packers do it again this year, we'll be at 8. My fucking number.
Or if the Rams do it this year, might be at 8.
You telling me it's not written in the script, bro? No.
They did it 13 years ago, so we'll see.
Good hammering the stats, Eric.
Lucky number 13.
Thank you.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Thank you.
All right. We're moving on to our next segment here with Joe Special Teams Facts Entirely.
All right, guys. I got 2 of them for you guys this week here. So this is going to be a good one, man. I got 2 good ones here.
Okay.
All right. The first stat I have, I'm going to share my screen here because it's relevant.
I'm scared.
All right, men. 3 beautiful men. We're looking at a map of Lake Erie right here. It's in the middle.
Okay.
This will be the first year all 3 teams that touch Lake Erie make the postseason. The Detroit Lions over here. You can't really see, but look at this. It connects. That's Lake Erie.
Oh. Okay.
Cleveland Browns right here.
Okay.
And the Buffalo Bills. All 3 teams. All 3 cities touch Lake Erie. This is the first year all 3 teams have made the postseason that touch Lake Erie.
That's funny as hell. Okay.
First time ever in the history of the NFL, man. Aaron, you're telling me that there's no NFL script? I show you this, okay? I show you this.
You're proving me right. Joe, the only thing I'm going to give you for that is, yes, that is a fact.
All right. And then the second fact entirely here that once again goes into the NFL script conspiracy is this stat right here. Sunday's game between the Rams and the Lions will be the first matchup in NFL postseason history between starting quarterbacks who both are facing their former teams.
I knew he was going to say that. Yeah, okay.
Once again,
I like that one better than the other.
The Lake Erie one? Oh, the Lake Erie one. I knocked that out of the park,
I think
man.
the Lake Erie one's hilarious. It's so stupid. It's funny.
I knocked that one out of the park, man. Since it's super wild card weekend, so I needed to make the facts entirely super, okay? So
super dumb.
Super good. Super double.
Good job, Joe.
Good job.
Proud of you.
You are special.
He is a special little guy. You're running the wrong way.
Special little boy. He's our special little boy.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Brings us to our last segment of the night, guys. Shark Chomp Bet of the week. I went ahead and bet.
Here, make me some fucking money.
Yeah, make me some money, Nick.
Hey man, I need to make some money too. I took a little break because it was getting a little hairy and greasy and things were
responsible gambling, folks.
If you exactly. If you need help, call the number on the back of the FanDuel app.
Nick, hurry up! I gotta bet my rent money. All right, let's go.
Okay. Shark Chomp Bet of the week. I'm taking pretty simple. I'm taking the Browns -2.5. I'm taking the Chiefs straight up bet because it's going to be cold and the weather's going to be shitty. And I'm taking your one and only Green Bay Packers.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Straight up for the cover.
That one coming. Nick, I have.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Eric.
I have one rule about gambling, and this is the only thing I'm going to say about your little thing right here.
I know.
You never bet with your heart, bet with your wallet.
Yeah, and my wallet's fat, baby, so I can lose $10.
I'm sorry, dude. Weren't you just saying that you had to get the break because you weren't with it?
Well, see,
but I got a new paycheck. Right, it's fine.
Aaron, here's the flip side.
Okay.
His wallet is located in his heart, so.
Yeah, exactly. Technically, no. All right. So here's the thing. I'm probably gonna do this again. I'm gonna leave the Packers in there, okay? But you can also take the Packers +7.5, or if you feel the opposite, just take the Cowboys. I took the Packers because one, it's my team, but the odds are +300, and stranger things have happened in the playoffs. So it could go either way. The other thing I would add on there is we were just talking about the other AFC game that was like a wash. So we're all like, oh no wait, Buffalo-Pittsburgh. If you felt like putting that one on there too, I think Buffalo's a safe bet for that as well. So $10 bet on those 3 teams. It's going to pay out roughly $90. Not a bad little $10.
Nice.
Nice. Beer money, no big deal.
I like that.
All right, guys.
It's like a bar tab.
Yeah. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pleasure. The season's been great. I've had fun doing this with you guys. Sorry about the Raiders.
It's okay.
But other than that, it's been great.
Well, at least 2 out of the 3.
I'm used to having my heart broken. It's just it's whatever.
Oh, damn.
Well, record-wise, you guys finished better than I think projected.
No.
Okay.
For all the crap you had to endure, you guys did.
Yeah,
we did finish a lot better than I thought. Maybe you're right, Joe.
Bunch of moral victories too on that team.
Yeah. The biggest victory is Josh Jacobs, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, speaking of,
not Josh Jacobs, Josh McDaniels. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, you almost got away without me saying something. Where's my whiskey at?
Oh yeah, got to settle that bet.
On Friday. I got paid on Friday, so you're gonna text me your address.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys, fantastic episode. Joe, get this thing uploaded as soon as you can. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Sure thing, boss.
Until next time, I'm the Shark, signing off for opinions mostly, baby. Y'all have a wonderful playoff super wild card weekend, baby. Let's go, Pack! Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
Let's go sports ball.
Let's go, baby Rams.
I just want everybody to have a good time.